Hello everyone, I would like to talk about one YouTuber. Let me go have a look at this one. Who acted, who was acting really negatively towards Nexa and more positively towards Casper. I have seen both videos, man. And noticed a few things. Let's play
Amazing.
the video and see
This
it.
is not. And I'll show you how it's not. Look, these are the blocks. There's hardly any transactions on this, and miners are constantly cranking out. Every time one of these blocks is mined, they're getting 10 million Nexa every minute. 10 million Nexa are coming out, and that's going to guarantee that all the suckers who bought this on MEXC, and I think this volume has been manipulated, artificially inflated to pump the price up so that the people who have already been mining this can start dumping it to get conversation going. All the suckers who just buy are going to get killed by all the miners just constantly mining.
And you want to tell me, Mr. Banfield, that it's not the case with Casper? No? So, let's have a look at Casper. Oh, we dumped it a bit. Look at the high, look at the cut low. No, it's the same. It's not the same thing. No, you don't have no suckers here in Casper, especially considering that the block time is around, it's around 1 second. No, there are no suckers. Casper is holy. I mean, this is quite a biased attitude, to be honest. Why? Look at this, man. Casper mined with the miners in Casper. They mined in first year 50%. 50% in 1 year, 50% of the maximum supply. After that, no. Once after that year, the miners will mine less, and it will gradually. The mining, the coin emission will gradually diminish to now 50%. But it's still insane if you think about it. In 1 year, 50%. If I compare that to Nexa's emission schedule, which follows Bitcoin's emission schedule, after 4 years, 50% will be mined. After 4 years, not 1 year, 4 years. So he's talking about inflation and dumping it, inflation and dumping it on suckers. I mean, I think it's much worse in Casper. It's much worse with Casper. But now he wasn't talking about it. He was clearly acting more negatively towards Nexa. And at some point in the video, you can actually watch the video. You can watch the video that he claims that this project is actually useless, just cash grab. I mean, everyone wants to earn some money. Everyone. Casper is not an exception of a rule. No chain, no network. No network is an exception, to be honest. But at least the team behind Nexa consists of big brains, people who actually know what they're doing, and not like it's not like you can just like the case in Casper. You can't just promise, oh yeah, I will rewrite one language into Rust, and I will increase the BPS or blocks per second. But all these promises all of that must be done. But you can't just mine and keep on promising. I tell you, the Nexa team, these guys are going to get shit done. And he also claimed, with Mr. Banfield also claimed that all of it is useless. Okay, but let's have a look at this man. Let's have a look at this man here. One of the members of the team, Peter, he's talking about signature scan via hardware. So the goal is to mine more efficiently, to hash efficiently, which means you need to consider how much power is required and how fast the hash rate is. And making everything fall into one place is not easy. And it's not useless. Why? Because the FPGA and ASIC manufacturers, they will be incentivized to produce better and better hardware, better specialized mining computers. And that's not useless, man. That's not useless. Sorry, Mr. Banfield. It's not useless. But I'm just saying where it is. And this man here is multiple levels above you, Mr. Banfield. Multiple levels. And if you ever get invited to that podcast, if I were you, I would not go to it, because they would just tell you that you saying a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit. But okay, let's move on here. Right. I skipped something. Wait. Didn't Mr. Banfield say that the block time in Nexa is 1 minute? Let me check this out. No, it's 2 minutes. Whoa, here, 120 seconds. Yeah, Mr. Banfield, it looks like you haven't done your homework, but you just... It felt like you were flipping burgers, and then you decided... While you were flipping burgers, you were thinking about how to act more negatively towards Nexa and record this video. I mean, that's low quality, man. And you think you're in a position to criticize these people? If I were you, I would feel embarrassed, man. And remove myself from the internet and go back flipping burgers. Sorry, if that sounds insulting, you acted disrespectful towards those people. Not good. But yeah, he mentioned once Bitcoin Limited, but he didn't refer to them. He didn't say where they are involved. And here you can see Bitcoin Limited has unveiled its block compression utility. Presented November 2017. Reducing a block, 1 megabyte block, to 2.6 kilobytes. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Which means if you apply this, wait a minute, let me think. I don't want to say something that doesn't make any sense. Yes. So that means if you think about it, you compress the block, and which allows you to put in more transactions. So basically, the bigger the block becomes, the more efficient the compression is. So imagine, if you think about it, if 1 megabyte block expands to 10 megabytes, which means it compresses it down to 20. Let's calculate. Multiplied 2 point. Yeah, it compressed it to 26 kilobytes. 26 kilobytes. So imagine the block bands up to 10 megabytes, but with the help of compression, it goes down to 26 kilobytes. Imagine how many transactions you can put into one block. And you wanna tell me, Mr. Banfield, that this is useless? That is shit? Have you seen BTC doing that? No, BTC doesn't do that. So the problem with BTC is that the bigger the blocks become, the more problems you have with the block propagation. The more problems you will have a block propagation, and that will also mess with the consensus. which can lead to to the creation of orphan blocks. Yeah. So basically, let me think. This isn't easy, people. This isn't easy. Damn, I forgot it. I forgot what I want to say. But okay, I will leave it here. Before I say something wrong, I mean, I understand quite a few things when it comes to blockchain, but I can't say that I know everything. No, I understand the concept in a few details, but I'm not on the same level as the people from Bitcoin Unlimited. Yeah, I respect these people because actually they know what they're doing. When you read this, you know these people know what they're doing. Let's be honest about it. So I want to show you something else. What was it? Mercury. Oh yes, this is important. So you see, imagine the block gets compressed and more transaction can be put into a block. And now you need the root of Mercury, which has all the transactions of a block. The previous block hash has all the previous block hash has the previous hash of all transactions, which are also to be found in the Mercury. Then there's a difficulty, then there's a time step, and the nonce. So it gives a number used only once. In order to solve, and all of this needs to be fed into the SHA-256 algorithm to solve a mathematical problem. There needs to be found a target that is below the target from the block before, and that requires a lot of energy, a lot of hashing, and and now if you apply hardware optimization to the specialized mining computers, and if you apply the graphene compression, all of it makes hashing more. It makes the hashing more efficient. Yeah, so you can put a lot of transactions, but you're still mining. You're still computing efficiently, compared to before, where you had much less transaction in a block, but you had to use a lot of energy. So here at least you improve the wall. You improve the wall, and by that you improve the whole blockchain. I mean, that's useful. I told before that incentivizes the manufacturing of better, more capable, specialized mining computers. And this topic isn't easy, I swear. It's I understand quite a few things. Like I said, I will repeat it just again. I understand quite a few things, but people who know much more than me, and I will definitely listen to them. I will be in awe. I will be shocked by how much they know, because these people are dedicated to hard work. The Bitcoin Limited team is dedicated to hard work, and they know what they're doing. So let them do. Who are you to decide? What is useful, what's useless? You can't even, Mr. Banfield, you can't even review. You can't make a normal review on Nexa. You have mentioned many sources. You haven't shown. What was it? What's wrong here? Yeah, you haven't shown the Nexus emission schedule. No, nothing. You haven't shown what's going on here. Yes, let's have a look at it. Team roadmap. You haven't shown nothing. You just showed the main page, and now everyone else. I mean, people who are smarter than you, people who are vastly smarter than you, Mr. Banfield, will understand. Wait, I see something here in the corner there in another corner. I want to look this up. And we go here and we look. Oh, let's have a look at the team. Let's have a look at the team. Andrew Stone, lead developer. These people, you don't compare to them. You don't compare to them. Here, this man was talking about signature verification, signature hashing using the hardware, you know. But let's go to the roadmap and have a look here. High vision, yes. Economic solution. No, basically people say, where is the white paper? You have, people who have more on the brain understand that, oh, this is basically the white paper. The website is the white paper. So these people are more original. These people are more original. They are like, no, I don't need all that white paper. Yeah, I put it all here. They have their own style. I like that, and he actually talking about it, about the gigablock scaling phase, thanks to graphene compression and the optimizations done on those machines. You know? And you, Mr. Banfield, you completely disrespected those people, and I don't understand. This man has obviously more knowledge when it comes to blockchain and how this stuff works. Yeah? And you see only 70 likes here. You, on the other hand, and yeah, you might say I'm making fun of you, and rightfully so. You don't deserve 223 likes. You deserve endless amount of now as many dislikes as possible, because you can't even make a review, man. Don't you feel embarrassed? Don't you feel embarrassed after all this? And that's just me, man. If you get invited to a podcast to talk to those smart people, you won't be able to show your face ever in public again. So if I were you, I would just delete your video, shill shitcoins or whatever you want, and know your place. Yeah, you should know your place. Really, man. By the way, here's the other review on Cass. Look at him. He's like, yeah, maybe this is cool and shit. Have a look at this, man. I bought so much and I'm gonna be a millionaire. Just chill this stuff, man. And don't talk about the technology. Don't shit on people's work. If you don't know how this stuff works, don't talk about it. Please. Because you're misleading people. What you make, I think it's called defamation. You're misleading people. So yeah, think about it, man. Think about it. Good. That was everything. I showed you everything. Yeah, the video, the recording is still ongoing. It's 90 minutes long. But okay, at least it was worth it, man. Yeah, at least it was worth it. And by the way, Mr. Banfield, I would like to say something. Some of these Casper shills think that their blockchain is top notch and it is the best there is. I tell you, just because it's a block DAC with a finalization time of 1 second doesn't mean that it's the best there is. You want to know, there's another DAC, but it's based on proof of stake, and they're we're relying on a randomness beacon, a distributed randomness beacon, I think that's how it's called, that's based on Shamir's secret sharing. Also very interesting. And these guys know how to make a DAC a dark ledger, yeah, based on proof of stake that can scale. And I think it will also succeed. So there are multiple projects, and all of these projects try to compete. And now the best one, and the best one will come out and survive. And I tell you, Mr. Banfield, don't you ever, ever underestimate Bitcoin Limited. Ever. Know your place, man. Okay, bye everyone.